Hello and welcome, and thank you for joining us again today for another conversation. It's raining cats and dogs outside, and we're indoors, so might as well exchange a little bit with you before going out. Today, I want us to talk about something that is of importance to me as well. Again, most of the things I talk about are of importance to me, of course, but it has to do with our mindset in Africa, as in begging. We beg a lot. We beg all the time. We beg when it's even not necessary. We do. Is it because it has become a habit, or is it because we are in desperate need and we really want assistance? I don't know. But let me tell you what I think. Sorry. From my travel, of course, because everywhere I have gone, without exception, on every single part of the continent I've gone, I have had to encounter people always asking me for money or asking me for things, always, even when they do not need it. For instance, you go to a place and then you land and then you hear, "Oh, how are you? Fine." And you, can you give me some money? Can you dash me money? Give me something small. Buy me cold drinks. These vocabularies are from different places, but irrespective of the place, the universal message is the same. You owe us and you have to give us something. I will say it's quite a shame. That's what I think. It is a shame because, I say most people who ask for these things feel entitled to be helped, but they have nothing to give in return. I wouldn't have a problem, going somewhere and finding somebody who is offering a service that is of value to me and ask me for financial compensation in exchange. I wouldn't mind that. It's just that most of this time, or all the time, that people ask and beg, it's for free money, and there is no such thing as free. And this begging has gone so bad that most people have even turned it into an industry. I'll give you an example. I was in Larbanga, in northern Ghana a while ago, or a couple of months back, like 6-7 months. And then there were these children that were surrounding the place. I was at the Mystic Stone, and then children were around there, and they were targeting tourists. Whenever, they come to you and then they beg and they ask for money, they put these sad faces and sad voices. And, me not being from there at first, I felt compassion. And then I took the money and I gave. I was with Camilat, very good friend of mine. For those watching the channel, you know who Camilat is. The lady with beautiful genetics. She eats like crazy, but she never really put up weight. How I wish. Anyway, she tells me, she says, do you know that these people are actually running a scam? These children here are actually scamming you because this is a business. I said, how so? She points under a tree, and there are two men sitting there. And then these men are like obviously on the desk and then sitting and waiting. And then she says, wait and watch. I see children running from all over the place, but the ones that I saw ran to the two old people under the tree and gave them money. Then she says, you see what's happening here is these children are brought here by those men, and then they beg, and then they take the money and then give it to Guy. And then, I felt sad, disappointed, but again, we're teaching our youngs that, the only way through life is begging. And Camilla said something quite interesting. She said, when they grow up and they are in position of power, they will not be begging. They will just take, And that really stayed with me, because when you look at our political class in Africa, most of our takers, they don't care how you feel. It's yours, they take. They are cut from the same cloth, obviously, but this is where they've learned it from, and this is our legacy. These men who are just expecting you to give them money for free wherever you go, not realizing that you need labor, you need to offer something. These are the people who are ruining Africa's name, and these are the people who are tarnishing tourist experiences or travelers' experiences throughout the continent. And it's not just children, men, it's even women. You find a woman asking you for money for nails, but I don't even know you. I just met you 5 seconds ago. What makes you entitled or gives you the right to think that I have to give you free money for your nails? If you can't do your nails, use your teeth. Really, please use your teeth, but have a bit of self-respect. On a side note, I'm not a dating coach, or I'm not into that niche, but I will also say, it's very unattractive for a woman to ask for things from strangers, or like just asking, for free, that is. You find them with expensive phones, unemployed, and asking for money. But my point is, what am I getting in return for the money? You are begging, you're asking me to give you money, but did you think for a second that, okay, you know what, he's giving me money, but what am I giving as an exchange? This is how most people, or most women in general, end up compromising themselves, or find themselves in situations that they were not expecting to be. It's because, they want things and they think that they cannot pay for it. You will pay for it. You might just pay for it in a very wrong way. So be alert, this is for you. And men in general are attracted to women who make them better, or who bring something. I'm not just saying relationship, but in general, you tend to value more a woman who brings the proverbial something to the table. So I've just met you 5 seconds, you've done nothing for me, but you're asking me for money. I will not give it to you. And you're just begging, but you feel as if you should not put your skills or talent to earn your money. That is very disrespectful. And if you need to do your hair and you do not have money for it, I give you a tip, health tip, beauty tip for free. Take some coconut oil, apply on your hair, and plait it yourself. You will still look clean, presentable, and then you will still have a bit of dignity, So that is just a side note. But again, we back to begging. We have normalized it to the extent that even officials in places where you go, everywhere, they ask for money, as if you must give them something, as if you have to pay your tax. And that is quite alarming, because when you count the number of people that you have to give money to, it doesn't make sense. Do these people even think for a moment that maybe this man has a limited source of supply? Africa, let's wake up. We're ruining our reputations as a continent, as a people, by our behavior, and begging is just the worst of it. It starts like that, from grassroots. And then these same people are the ones that will be appointed in the position of power. And guess what happened when they are appointed? You find politicians, government officials, presidents, once elected, taking a plane, flying to Paris. What are they going to do there? You guess right. Beg. Ask for money. Ask for help. Ask for. Has it ever dawned on you that maybe, right, I have to have something of substance to offer and the world will come to me? Has it ever occurred to you? No. You want to go ask. We need money to run we need money to build our electric dam. The electric dam, the dam that you want to build, right? The hydro dam, I think it's called. Will it power up France? Will it power up the West? It will not. So these people will look at you as I'm not going to say subhuman, but they will not give you as much value because you're always there and always asking for things and you have nothing to offer. And when they come and take, then you scream and you say, oh, our resources, oh, this and that. But you know what? You want to beg, and you know begging is not free to them. They will want something in exchange, and then they will come for it. You see where our problem is? So I will say we need a bit of dignity, men, women, and children in Africa. You know, we need to stop begging. You know, we have made it an integral part of our existence, and we're not even taken seriously anymore, which is quite sad. But again, you know, this is just me talking at random, ranting, you know, because hey, it's just something that got me very uncomfortable. Well, I want to hear your thoughts. If you are a traveler or you've experienced the same kind of patterns as I have, you know, I want to hear from you. So please do leave me a comment below, and then I will read, and then we will develop this conversation. I think Africa has a bright future. I think we have to look on the positive side. I think we need to start working towards it, and I think we need to banish some not so good behavior, and then embrace a new way of being. I love you all. Thank you for listening to me, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next time of Esperance on sabbatical. Thank you.